there everyone, welcome to part 2 of Monopoly. Okay, I'm going to try continuing where I was last time. Whoops. Okay, that's not gonna work. I chose 4 players when it was supposed to be 3 because one of them got eliminated. Today is my 37th birthday. It was 20 years ago today when I got my first original Super Nintendo. Okay, and when I was assigned properties, okay, I gotta go back and look. I took a picture of screen. Okay, so I had Oriental Avenue. Wait a minute here. Owner of the bank. Oh, okay, owner me. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. I also had St. Charles. I had one of the oranges, New York. I had the water. Oh wait. I had Illinois. I'm just making sure this is me after I chose them. Had Atlantic. Had 2 of the greens. Had Pacific and Tennessee. Wait a minute. Oh, Pacific and Pennsylvania. Okay. To zoom in. I had both the blues. And I had 3 of the railroads. I had Reading Railroad. I had B&O. And Short Line. Okay, now for Pauly. He had the 2 purples. He had 2 of the pinks. No, wait. Yeah, State and Virginia. One of the orange, New York. Why does it say I... Oh, okay, I was looking at the wrong one. He owned 2 of the reds. Kentucky and Indiana. So at least figuring out how to assign properties, and those are all that he owned. Assign. See, I was going to go ahead and cheat and just make it like really easy for me, but I thought, you know, why not see what it's like to play it out to the end for real. Okay, so Amanda owned 2 of the light blues. Vermont and Connecticut. She owned 1 of the oranges, Tennessee. She owned the electric. We'll wait till we get to the electric. I think I forgot to put, I own the water, I think I forgot to put that down. Okay, for the yellows, she owns 2 yellows. Vintner. And Marvin Gardens. She also owns North Carolina. She owns one of the railroads. That one right there, Pennsylvania Railroad. There we go, electric she owns. Waterworks I own, so let me go through the rest of these and make sure they're all owned by somebody, because I don't think there are any. Yeah, there's one that's not bought yet, that's one of the orange ones. That's the only one that should be owned by the bank. Okay, so Waterworks, I have to put that under mine. There we go. Now set cash. I had 1,360. You know what? Maybe I'm just gonna give myself 2,000 here. Oh no, I guess not. Actually, this was towards, not at the very end of the video. I didn't check to see what our cash was. This was really close to the end of the video, so I could actually be off by a little bit here. Probably had 50 bucks. Too bad they couldn't just let you type in the numbers instead of using arrows. And Amanda, she had 351. Okay, and there we go. Now we're ready to continue. It took over 8 minutes just to set it up. What's he doing? Right away he wants to trade. Okay, he wants my pink property. I'm trading for these two and offer him some money, like 100 bucks, 150. See, now he's got to keep throwing in more. You know what? I'll go ahead and accept that. Because it's not often you can find decent deals. Usually they want like $1,000 out of it, plus like more property than. What they should be getting. Oh, she's going to trade Polly, so now she's going to own both. See, that's not fair. They make a deal right away. Whenever I try making a deal with them, they come up with these really obscene offers. Imagine that. Oh, that was nasty. I chose 10%. I guess if you got a lot of money, best off just go for the 200. Okay, Paulie had like 50 bucks. How did he get money for houses? What does she want? She wants Oriental Avenue. Let's see what she's got that I want. For both of these, I'll give it to her. I will give her a Monopoly. It will give me another Monopoly plus all the railroads. And she's gonna, of course, she's gonna go for another property. Whoops. Offer her cash. $100. And you're just going to do the property thing again. Didn't I just say no to that? So guess what? No deal. That's what I hate about the 16-bit characters. They're so stupid. They don't know how to negotiate. And I offered $100 and she still wants another property. I'm not going to negotiate fair, then they're not going to get any monopolies. See, why do I always get the bad things? So far I haven't had one good thing out of every roll. This fool keeps buying houses. Oh, I forgot to set houses on her property. That's messed up. There were 2 houses on the purple and 2 houses on the blue. Let's see. How much does a house cost here? 200? I'm not going to spend too much. I want to make sure I have enough money in case I land on someone else's property. Electronic Arts did a much better job at their version on the PS2. At least the players negotiate more fairly. The guy talked, which, even though it was kind of annoying him talking, at least it was something, and there was music constantly playing. He'll get something good here. He'll probably end up getting money. See? That's the way the PS2 one is too. The computer players always get the good things. Human players always get the bad things. I could have sped it up so we didn't have to watch it every time. I think on the original PlayStation there was a Monopoly game where you could hold the A button down and they like flew real fast. Or I guess they don't have an A button on the PlayStation controllers, but whatever button the main button is. Pretty much the main thing you want to be a good player at Monopoly, you just got to keep in mind that the more money you spend on properties, houses, and hotels, the more money you're going to get back in the long run. And you don't want them to get any monopolies, which is like all three or all two colored of the same properties. $80 rent. Oh cool, he landed on my boardwalk. I got a house. $200 rent. So that land right there just paid for the house I bought. How'd you get the Nintendo version? PlayStation version? I'm sure the N64's probably got a version. You know, with this game, since there really isn't any music to it, no sound, it'd be nice to have a second player, do two-player commentary on it. Always going broke. That's the thing about the computer players, even on the PS2 version. They'll have hardly any money at all, yet they're still buying houses. And they'll be like down to, they'll buy enough houses where they're down to like $10 and they land on someone else's property and they have to sell them. I mean, I like to try keeping at least a few $100, so in case I land on the property. Okay, let's see, I want to buy some more houses. $150 each. I want to buy one in Illinois. I want to build one on one of the other ones. Oh, what did I just do? Buy, sell buildings, A to buy. See, they don't even label them properties like, I don't know which one's Illinois, which one's Indiana. I suppose I could buy one more. Okay, I think I put the first one in Illinois, so Kentucky. There I'll have a house on each one of my 3 red properties. Ooh, I get more money. Oh, no, I don't. Amanda owns that one property. She's going back to jail. Okay. Trying to trade. Oops. Amanda. I want North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and I'll give her Oriental and New York. And she'll want money or more property. Oh, she actually took it. So I just gave her a monopoly, but I got pretty much 2 monopolies in return. Those 2 properties, 2 purple ones. Well, look at that. They land right in the middle of my 3 houses. That's the way it goes on the other version too. I have houses all around the board and it seems like they always just miss them. And now Amanda's going to start buying her houses. But see, she's got cheap properties. The ones closest to the bottom of the board are the cheaper ones. And as it goes clockwise, they get more and more expensive, in case you haven't noticed. That goes for buying the cost of the... That goes for the cost of the property and for the rent. That's like one of the only tunes you got in this game is the jail, and it's terrible. Free parking is so boring in this game. At least in the PS2 version, you have the option to select pay cash out, and you can get like $250 or $500. So now that I own all 4 railroads, I'll get $200 rent every time someone lands on them. And she cannot afford her bill, so she is going to have to start mortgaging things just to pay me rent. And I landed on one of her properties. At least it was one without a house. I think that one house doubles the rent. I'll probably landed on one of my monopoly properties. She landed on her own. She's going to be coming up towards my green properties, so I'm going to put houses on them. Houses cost $200 each. That's $600 bucks. How much money do I have? Oh, I got 860. Well, this is cutting it pretty close, but okay, now I hope it spreads it out across all 3 of them. Cool. See, once you start building houses, that's when you really start picking it up. Oh, fool. Passed right by all my properties and landed on go. Imagine that. Cool. I'm just gonna go bankrupt. I don't think she can afford this. One of my houses, like, oh, she's gonna sell some more. Well, I guess she's got her houses to sell. But she didn't do that quite yet. There's one orange property that has not been bought yet. See, the property's mortgaged. She had to mortgage it, so I don't have to pay rent. And Paulie's gonna buy some more houses. You know what'd be really fun is to set myself at like $1, set all the computer players at like $2,000, but set all the properties for me and put houses or hotels on every single one of them. Sit back and watch all the money transfer from them to me. Oh, there's another 200 bucks for me. Oh, 400, he had to pay double. So he's gonna have to start selling his stuff. Amanda's down to 12 bucks. Income tax refund, collect 20 bucks, he passed out. Most people get like hundreds or thousands. Okay, I got $770. Let's see what these guys have. Okay. Paulie, I want your yellow. Give him 150 bucks cash for it. Cool. Now let's see if I can do the same with Amanda. See, now I'm thinking they might start getting desperate for money. Because they've been spending quite a bit of it landing on my properties. No deal this time. I guess Amanda's just stupid. Paulie's negotiable, but Amanda's kind of stupid in this game. Oh, that's gonna hurt Paulie's pocketbook. And Amanda's gonna keep buying houses and hotels or houses. Now she would have taken me up on that offer. She'd have more money for another house. It's definitely been a very cold birthday for me. 6 below 0 when I woke up. Today's high got up to, I believe, 7 degrees. Why do I always land on these things? Oh, Paulie's gone to jail. See, at this point, there's really... It's not fun going around the board because pretty much most of the spots you're going to land is either going to be neutral, or you don't have to pay anything because it's your own property, or else you're going to land on someone else's property, or you're going to have to pay them. So you're really not... And there's really very few places to land that's going to actually gain you money unless you land on chance or a community chest, and sometimes it's good or bad. Already own that property. So if you go to jail at this point in the game where just about pretty much all the properties are bought, I just stay in there. Always down to 46 bucks. really like to finish this game really soon. Is that my property or hers? Okay, she's coming up towards the greens and blues properties, so buy 3 more houses. I should put a house on Park Place. Look at that, I'm down to 114. As long as I'm not towards the bottom of the board, because the purples have houses, the light blues have houses, both owned by either Polly or Amanda. Oh, Polly just landed on my property with 2 houses. That might put him out of his misery. 300. Ooh, Polly's gone. So I get all the money he's got, and I should get all of his properties. You have received Virginia Avenue. That's it. I should have received all of his avenues. Look at that, she skipped right by all my properties, and she collects $150. So there's like, I mean, the odds of that happening are very slim. So it's just me and Amanda now. It should go a lot quicker. And she's just going to keep on spending money on houses when she doesn't have that much. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, so here's what I own. I own pretty much everything, and I want Marvin Gardens. If I get that last orange one, which I'm really hoping, then I won't have to worry about anything. Oh, actually, I'm only down to 140 some bucks, so I'm gonna have to wait. And I land on this stupid thing again. That's gonna, I can't afford that. Oh yeah, I just got paid. So there's 200. Well, they didn't even give me a chance. Now I'll probably land on her property. Oh wait, I was thinking that was her. Okay, that's why. That was her that got the income, or the tax thing. Got me all confused. And I landed on my own property. So I want to get that one yellow property, put some houses up there too. Uh-oh, that's not, okay. I can't remember which one hasn't been bought yet. Shoots for 200 this time. I think it goes based on your money plus everything you own. So that was a waste of a payday. Now I'll probably end up landing on her property. But she just landed on mine, so I'll be getting a little cash. 100. Cool. Skip by them all. cool. Just gonna have to sell some stuff. $390 she owes me. Just gonna have to mortgage that orange property. Mortgage waterworks. Mortgage the electric company. Mortgage. Oh, she's gonna sell houses. Look at that, she's got rid of all that. Okay, now Park Place, I'm gonna buy one. If you put a hotel on Boardwalk, that's like a landmine. Somebody steps on it, they're gone. It's like, I can't remember how much money rent they've had to pay on that, but it's a lot. Amanda's down to $6. Oh, she lands on chance. Now watch, she's gonna get something good. Imagine that. She gets to jump right by my properties and right to go where she gets money. That's the one I want. It's mortgaged, so I don't have to worry about paying any rent to it. Look at that. Now she's gonna buy houses again. She gets a little cash, she doesn't save it. I like to save at least a little money in case I land on someone else's property and have to pay a big rent. Because when you sell houses, I think you only get like 50% of what you paid for them. So you're losing out on them. Lucky me. I wish I had the option in this game where you double your money if you land on go. It's in the PS2 version. I moved it up to $400 for passing go, and if you land on it, you get double, so it was $800. And if you land on free parking, you get $500. I'd like to finish this game up so I can do another video. I plan on doing starting my top 10 favorite Super NES games. First video, of course, will be my 10th favorite Super NES game, and it's kind of hard to rate them. I got like 46 Super Nintendo games. And the top 10 games are based on not what I think are the best 10 games, but pretty much my personal top 10 favorite games that, based on the memories I had playing them while I was younger. I was my 17th birthday when I got the Super Nintendo. Actually, for Christmas. We always opened our Christmas presents up on Christmas Eve. Okay, so it must be the bottom orange one that's not bought, because now the middle one and the top one are both bought. She sure spends a lot of time in jail. Those are really ugly cars. They all look the same. I think this video has gone longer than my PS2 version. Oh, there's another $200 in my pocket. And she's selling all her houses. Mortgaging your properties. Okay. She looks like she could use some money, so guess what? Give me this property, I'll give her 200 bucks. And no, that's not good enough for her. She wants to take more of my properties. But you know what? I really don't care about the purple properties. She can have one of them. Because they don't really do much for me. At $485. Houses cost $150 each, so put 2 houses on my yellow properties. There we go. I have my own property. I get to check out my new house. What does she want now? Now she wants my other property. Okay, if she wants it, she can have it as long as I can have these 2. Wow. So I got 2 good properties for 1 bad one. And she's going to put houses on those cheap little properties. I think even if you have a hotel on the properties, most rent you pay is like $100 or something like that. Let's just say it's very minimal. Houses are like landmines. They do a lot of damage to the players who land on them. And I got quite a few of them out there. I always try to own the blue, green, pretty much everything on the upper half of the board from between free parking to go, going clockwise. Imagine that, the one property I land on happens to be the one she just put a house on, and it's only $10 rent I gotta pay to her. Look at that. Just sitting there spending all her money on houses. Shouldn't she be unmortgaging all these properties she owes on? It's kind of like people on welfare who buy all these lottery tickets. They're always standing in line, scratching them off at the counter while you're waiting in line to buy something. Oh, there's one for sale. Now I'm going to have a monopoly. All 3 of the oranges. Come on. Whoops. Cancel. No. See, we gotta go through this long 5 seconds every time. This game is taking way too long. My low battery light's already flashing and I'm only 45 minutes in this video. Usually it's at least an hour before it starts flashing. Is that me? Yeah, so that's no big deal. I own that property anyway. Oh, there's another $200 for me. I'm hoping to end this before within the next 15 minutes. So I really don't want to do a part 3. See, why do we have to go through this stuff? Income tax. Imagine that. So there goes the payday money I just got for passing go. Just got $1 left. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Look at all those properties I got too. She owes me $90. She's got a mortgage Oriental Avenue. Selling some houses. Sold 2 of her houses. Paid me $90. Oh, and there's another $200 for me. Is she just one of my green properties or my blue? Oh, never mind. That's the end of the game. I am rich. I own the whole board now. Why is the guy just shaking his head? Hey, look at, there's the winner, me. $7,664. That was Monopoly on the Super Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I have tons of games on there and I plan on buying and recording and uploading and many more Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. Maybe someday more PlayStation and PS2 games and 64 games, not sure yet, but right now I'm mostly focusing on Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. Also Sega Genesis games I plan on getting. And anyways, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also check me up on Facebook, same name, Jay's Retro Video Games. Like my page and you get videos every time I upload videos on there too. So hope you enjoyed the game and I'll see you in the next video.